Hello guys, welcome to the channel. This is Jeff's Garage Adventures, where I do lots and lots of tool reviews, mostly middle of the road, some low end and high end sprinkled in as well. I usually do a series format where I'll take 15, 20, 25 different brands and put them against one another. I do unboxings, 3 months, 6 months, and 1 year follow-ups after I bought them. And sometimes I have some car tech tips and repairs. I'm in the middle of a USA made series, but sometimes I get out of it. I get out of the series, so to show different things to keep people interested. What do we got here today? Dynamic. Dynamic is in the house. That's the name of the brand. I think they're under the Gray Tool Company. Gray, I think, umbrella, but I'm not sure. These are flare nut socket set. The SAE 7-piece. It goes from 3/8 to 3/4 in 1/16 increments. It is 3H drive. The model number is DO10029. They're $56 on Amazon. I'll leave a link in the description below. They're made in Taiwan. They also make a metric set. I don't have that right here to show you at this point. And the metric set is a 10-piece set. Goes 10 to 19 mil, no skips. And that one's $73. And you're saying, why do I need these, Jeff? Well, I thought you'd never ask. They're good for hydraulic, fuel, and airlines, and brake lines with the inline flare fittings. These things are going to save your butt. It's not something you need every day, but when you need them, you need them. So let's put them up the camera here. These things are pretty nice, you know. I mean, they're made in Taiwan, so they're not total junk here. Chrome's decent. Fit and finish is not bad. And these things swivel, by the way, 200 degrees. Let's pull one out here. Let's pull the big one out first here. Dynamic is in the house. Let's take a gander. That is a 3/4. And let's see how much plays in the... They seem pretty tight. They still seem pretty tight. I don't use them every day. When do I use these? Oh God, power steering pumps coming to mind. My F250. The lines got all rotted out, and I replaced the lines, and they're a pain in the butt without something like this. You can't get them above good, you can't get them below good, even with a lift. Transmission lines, like my Chevelle comes to mind. Brake lines in tight spots. These things can be very, very helpful. They swivel 200 degrees. That's all the way that way. That's all the way that way. That's crazy, and they're pretty stout. If you need something, you got inline. It's hard to get at. I recommend these, and they're made in Taiwan, so they're not junk, and it's a good price. Let's pull out 5/8. I think I want to pull out. I got a fitting on that one. 5/8. I think it comes with that rail. The rail is, you know, your typical old style metal rail with the clips. I never cared for those clips, but I don't use them. But for this here, I keep them on it. Here is the 5/8 here. This one here, I got a fitting for it. They just grip the fastener so well. I mean, you're gripping it from all the sides but one. You think about it. I put it in the inline nut in there, and you can see there's not very much play in there, guys. And you see how it grips. That's what's good about a flare. A flare socket or wrench. You see how good they fit? You're gripping it from all the sides except for over here. That's good. That's a good fit, and that's why they're great. They don't strip out. They're just very, very useful. Use a regular wrench on an inline nut, you're going to be in trouble. They're going to strip it out really, really fast. You want a flare, and these being a 200 degree swivel, these are just so handy. And you can adjust those pins. Someone's going to ask me that. Yeah, you can. It's got an Allen right there. You can adjust them. Great buy. I thought it was a great buy. I pulled my train in and out of my Chevelle a few times because I had problems with cracking flex plates. And when I use these to put the lines back on or take off, these things are just make it so much easier. Because there's stuff in the way. You got the two lines together, and you try to get to one, and the bell housing's in the way, and you got very, very little room. You put one of these on it, that's the bee's knees. You know, like I said, I was doing I did some power steering pumps on my Ford, and I'm sure a lot of vehicles are like that. And those two lines in the back are a bitch to get at. And this is the way to do it, guys. Just a tool that you don't know you need it till you need it, right? And then once you use it, you're going to say, boy, I wish I bought that a long time ago. Very, very helpful. and they just get the job done. And again, it comes in that cheap rail. I don't care for that rail, but I keep them on that because then I know where they are all together by themselves. Nice set. Again, I'll have a link below in the description below, and if you're interested, highly recommend these. I've had them and used them, and no issues, and they seem to be a good value, and it's something to look into, guys. You know, if you work on cars enough, you're going to come across an inline where you're going to have a hard time getting a nut off. You know, we all work on hydraulic, fuel, air, and brake lines, and those are what you need for certain situations. All right, guys, that's it for today. It's a short video. I want to thank everybody who has subscribed. You guys have been great, you know, and stay tuned and stay cool. I'm sweating pretty good here right now. My glasses are all fogged up. All right, guys, take care.